What's up, Just Guys Squad? Today I had an idea to make a official Squid Games drink, something that has the colors from the show and it has a lot of little symbolism from the show. And this is a little sketch that I made of how I want it to look and what flavors it's going to be. Thanks for watching this, everyone, and please subscribe if you're new to our channel. And right now I have some tapioca shredded. This takes about 30 minutes to cook, so it's nice and soft. That's going to be at the bottom of the cup, so it looks like squid tentacles. And now I'm making a little marshmallow fondant pig. I'm just using melted marshmallow and powdered sugar to shape this. So I'm choosing to make a little shape of a pig. This way it is like a symbol from the show, because there was a very oversized piggy bank that was glass and a pig shape of the money that they were competing for. So I'm just going to shape a little pig head, and I also have some gold foil to make this little pig head look fancy later on. So I already have the head, and to get extra parts to stick on, like the ears and the nose, you just have to put a little water and dampen it and it will stick. And then just put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to add it to the drink. And I'm using my little chopstick here to really fuse the nose onto the head and it won't fall apart. Next, I'm going to make a little Squid Games business card, and I have some edible black marker ink that I can use later on to draw on the symbols. I'm just going to let this rest on top of the powdered sugar in the refrigerator, and I also made the marshmallow Squid Game symbols too. And now I have some melted white chocolate here. I'm going to add some black food dye because now I'm working on the little masks. To get the nice oval shape of the mask, I'm just using a chopstick and gathering up a chunk of the black chocolate there and just dropping it down very carefully onto some parchment paper, and then I'll put this in the freezer after. Now the fun part of putting on the symbols so they can get pressed into that chocolate, and we can put these in the freezer and they will look really cute on the drink. I have this little star jelly. It kind of reminds me of the little honeycomb cookie that they had to cut out in one of the games that they played. They had to cut out a little shape, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this star right down the side, and I'm going to put that in the freezer too. This way we can press it against the glass and it'll make a really pretty garnish in the cup. And I'm making some whipped cream, and I'm going to be making 2 colors of whipped cream. I'm adding a little sugar so my whipped cream will be sweet. I'm going to split it up into 2 bowls, and in one bowl I'm putting some black food dye, and in another I'm putting red food dye. Now it's time to make the smoothie part. I'm putting strawberries and ice and milk and sugar and a little bit of red food dye. This way it'll be extra bright red. Now I'm going to put ice, some condensed milk, lecheria, and 2 scoops of matcha powder and milk. And I'm also going to put in some blue food dye. This way it will look like the color of the uniforms that the contestants had to wear in the Squid Games. And here's how it came out. It's a really beautiful color. So here is the little pig and the business card I took out of the fridge, and I'm putting on some gold foil so we can make this little pig look very rich. And you have to make sure it's a little damp or the gold flakes will just fall off. And I didn't have enough gold on that first sheet, so I'm just going to add a second one. And I'm going to put all the decorations on skewers so they can stick out of the drinks. So here's the shredded tapioca, which I'm pretending that they're actually squid tentacles. We're going to put that at the bottom of the cup. So here comes that little star honeycomb cookie, which really made out of jelly. I'm just pretending that it looks like the cookie, and I hope it will press against the side of the glass. And I'm pouring in the red smoothie, which is supposed to kind of look like blood since the show is quite violent. I put in a little bit of the black whipped cream, and now I'm topping it off with the matcha smoothie. It would look really nice if it layered, but it is mixing up a little bit there. And then putting both the kinds of the whipped cream. On some skewers, I put a little bit of melted chocolate onto the back of these little masks that I made. That's how I got them to stick. And now I'm just making it look really pretty and adding all the details. And here is the finished drink. I hope you liked how it came out and that you will subscribe. And it tasted really good. I do recommend to use regular milk. I only had soy milk. If you have regular milk, it will taste even better. And you're definitely going to want to drink this with a boba straw. This way you can drink up those tapioca shreds. Thanks for watching again.